I wasn't broke, but I was exhausted. I was homeschooling, working a 9 to 5, and holding on to this dream that one day we'd wake up in a place where life felt slower and a little lighter. The problem, I had no idea how to make it happen without draining our savings. 2 years ago, I stumbled upon a path that at first felt random, but it's now funding our move abroad, and it all started with Pinterest. But it wasn't instant. In fact, for the first year, I almost quit. Let me tell you why and exactly how it turned into a steady income stream that's making our escape possible. If we haven't met, I'm Rebecca, a homeschooling mom, a CPA, and someone quietly building a life away from the hustle I once thought was just part of the deal. Right now, we're getting ready to leave the US, and I want to take you with me on this journey. A few years ago, my life looked fine. We had a stable home, I had a secure career, but it was built around someone else's schedule and someone else's priorities. I'd start the day before sunrise, squeezing in homeschool lessons before work emails. I felt like I was living two lives, and neither was getting the best of me. I didn't want to wait until retirement to finally live where I felt free. But here's the thing. I wasn't willing to gamble everything we'd saved, so I started looking for ways to make consistent income online from anywhere. If you're at that stage right now, write down every skill you have, no matter how small. My list included accounting, writing, and a knack for explaining things clearly. That list became my starting point. I stumbled onto blogging completely by accident. At first, it was just a space to share ideas. No plan, no strategy. I got a few hundred views a month, usually from my mom and a few friends. But then I learned about Pinterest as a traffic source. It almost felt too simple. Create content, share it, and watch people find it. Except that didn't happen at first. My pen sat there for months with very few clicks. And here's the truth. Pinterest is not a quick win. It's a slow build, but it's very powerful. Somewhere between pin 200 and year 2, I went from barely a trickle of views to over 50,000 views a month. That traffic turned into ad revenue, affiliate sales, and eventually digital product sales. If you're starting, know this. It's normal for growth to feel invisible for months. That doesn't mean it's not working. So here's where the pieces started to click together. Pinterest drove people to my blog. My blog had free resources, so people joined my email list. My email list gave me a direct way to connect, share value, and let people know about my digital products or affiliate recommendations. Every part supported the other. Blog traffic grew, email sales grew, and my ad revenue became a steady baseline income. If I had known how these three worked together from the start, I could have easily shaved a year off my journey. When I was figuring all this out, I made myself a simple checklist of steps that moved the needle the most. I'll link that below. The turning point came when I realized this wasn't just a side hustle. This was a real, scalable business. I wasn't making coffee money. I was funding part of our move abroad. That shifted everything. I doubled down on content and I refined my Pinterest strategy. And I started outlining my first full course and one-on-one coaching offers so I could help other women do the same. Looking back, there are 3 things I'd do differently. 1, start with a clear strategy instead of throwing content at the wall. 2, build my email list from day 1. And 3, treat Pinterest like a search engine, not social media. These alone could cut your timeline in half. You don't have to start with a blog, but you do need a home base, somewhere where your audience can land, learn, and connect with you. Pair that with one strong traffic source, for me it's Pinterest, and one strong way to stay in touch like email. Then start small with one product or one affiliate offer. It's the same structure I'm still using today to build towards our move abroad. If you're not sure where to start, my remote jobs guide might give you some ideas. I'll link that below. It's taken me 2 years to get here, and I'm still building. But the difference now is I have a clear path. I'm working on my terms from anywhere and creating a life that we've been dreaming of. If you're somewhere in the middle, tired, unsure if it's working, I hope this reminds you, slow growth is still growth. And if this speaks to you, subscribe. I've got much more to share about this journey, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Thanks for spending this time with me today. The guides I mentioned are linked below, along with other resources that might help you start or grow your own remote income. Until next time, take care and keep building your version of a soft, free life.